Hey gang, Hammersill here. So this game was sent to me by our hero, Flagstaff 2016, known by most of us as Rocket. And there's a story behind that. If you're not familiar with it, you can hit me up in game and I'm happy to explain. Or you can catch him in game and ask him yourself.
Battle starts.
So he sent this, and really the only thing that he told me about it was that there were a total of 4 CVs in the game.
Engine boost activated.
Now, knowing Rocket, like I do, my guess is this is a game in the Clemson to get away from some of the salt and stress of high-tier play that most of us are familiar with. And most of us have had those days where it just seems like nothing you do is going right. Just last month I had my first ever, I think, 8 loss in a row streak. You know, it happens. But if you want to have just some get in there and mix it up fun, very few things are as much fun as low tiers in this game, in my opinion. Even with all the CVs, it's still super fun, and I think it's a gas. Because really, they can't do a whole heck of a lot of damage even if they spot you. So for a ship like Clemson with 2 minutes worth of smoke,
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
aircraft don't represent a big problem. Of course, now I've said that, I have no idea where this game's going. Now, Campbelltown is it's a long-range torpedo threat. I haven't played that ship in quite a long time, but I think the torpedo range is 7 kilometers.
The ship is on fire.
Which is really something for ships, you know, with these
Problem
tiers.
solved, sir.
Yeah, I made that comment about CVs not being too big of a problem, and Rocket's lost 30% of his hit points, and Campbellton's gone.
Engine boost deactivated.
Tenryu is another ship that has long-range torpedoes. I believe those are also 7 kilometers. And they hit pretty hard. I mean, it's a cruiser. It's a fast cruiser. It's got not very big guns.
Smoke generator started.
Super fun to play. It's been a while since I played it, but I did really enjoy it. And what a shock when you move from that into well, ultimately the Furataka, which has the 203s. So you come out of these cruisers in the Japanese line with, you know, light guns, and well, they're basically just big destroyers, and then you get into the Furataka, which is, relatively speaking, very tanky and has huge guns. Now Rocket's obviously hoping that this guy's going to push in, and he is. He's going to swing around, try and get the torpedoes from the other side out there. Well, he might not have to. That one's looking pretty good. Time to get the guns working, Rocket. There you go. You're going to finish this guy off. Well, somebody did. But you got your cap. Nice job. And unless something dramatic happens here, this is looking a little bit like a ruffle stump. 3 red ships down, no green ships, and really not even a whole lot of damage on any green ships. I mean, oh, look at that. Yeah, there we go again. I open my mouth and say one thing, and the game proves me wrong instantaneously. Well, that'll happen sometimes. You get a little loose with torpedoes, and you take out a friendly, and you get a lot of damage that just gets reflected right back to you, and you can end up taking yourself and someone else out at the same time. And I think that's what happened there. Low tier games. Having secured the cap, rocket is moving center. Maybe going to move into the Bravo cap and try and help secure that. I've said it before, I've probably said it in multiple videos at this point, but this reminds me so much of when my son was little and played Pee Wee football. When you play these, tier 2, 3, 4 games, it does remind me of that. All these little guys running around with helmets and pads and not really sure what to do, bumping into each other and knocking each other over, wondering who's got the football and what to do with it.
Torpedoes astern.
Now, Rocket doesn't fall into that category. He's got quite a few games under his belt, but a lot of players at these tiers do fall into that category. And he's detected.
Capture that area.
And these Italian ships with that SAP, they can be a little bit nasty. Might lose one to the island there. Nope. Good job. Backing up, backing up. Can you shoot over the island? We might see here in a second.
Torpedoes to port. Smoke generator started.
It's a nice 1,800 damage combined there.
Smoke screen set.
Getting some focus fire from friends. It's about to be proximity spotted here at 2 kilometers. There's the notification. And down he goes. To cap or not to cap? Looks like he's going in, ladies and gentlemen. Have a little over 100-point lead.
Engine boost activated.
2-ship lead. Yubari is an effective destroyer killer. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here.
The ship is on fire.
A lot of times I'll stick a 19-point
Problem solved, sir.
Japanese destroyer captain in my Yubari and go out hunting. It's, yeah, okay, fine. It's still fun, but it's still fun. Not something I do every day, but sometimes. I'm a dirty seal lover. Don't think that second batch is going to have a chance because he went outside of the island and they're all going to just go poof into the island that day. Yeah, looks like they're going to get the cap here. Ah, Mr. Magoo. Where are your camo and signals? Still a commanding points lead, but the ship count is all evened up. And here comes Yubari. Switch to torps. Not yet.
Engine boost deactivated.
Taking a little fire from the Kaiser there. Be careful cruising around this battleship with those aircraft dropping torpedoes every which way.
Smoke generator started.
Nice. This, ladies and gentlemen, is being kind to your teammates. Now, if that battleship wants to move up just a hair, he can get into that smoke, and even if the plane shows up, he won't be spotted. That smoke will last a long time. Now, Yubari, if I had to guess, is probably throwing some torpedoes in that smoke.
Smoke screen set.
Yubari have torpedoes? Been a while since I played it. I can't swear that it does, but it seems like it does. Gang gets out there. That's a good target. Get him burning. He'll go down. Or, you know, sail around for a little while more. Oh, look at that. That had to hurt. Is Kaiser getting closer? He is. Yep, there are the torpedoes. No planes overhead. Time to spin back around. Get those torpedoes on the other side going. Or just wait until you get this guy burning. There's not a whole lot to shoot at on the top of a Russian battleship. Hosho didn't care. Yeah, you needed to spin around to get those torps out, but throw it in reverse here. Might just get these away in time. He's accelerating, but you still might catch him with one here. So what do we got so far? We got one spotted, one flood on one torpedo, 46 shots on target, and soon to be more. Yeah, that Isakaze never had a chance.
We've sunk an enemy destroyer.
Landed 2 torpedoes on the Kaiser, and there was a flooding, so he repaired. So if you can get him burning, he will burn a nice long time. Looks like Rocket's going to speed boost, try to get ahead of the Kaiser. This game's tightened up a little bit. The lead's down to about 50 points. Friendly Kaiser's in big trouble. Fortunately for our hero, the friendly Hosho captain apparently knows what he's doing as well. And the friendly Kaiser looks like he's in trouble. Just like that, the bad guys have the lead. Watch out for that rock. And we're gonna just get the coolers ready, jump out. Get a little sun. Okay, everybody back aboard. Let's go shoot a Yubari. Now you see, I thought that Rocket was going to get ahead of the Kaiser and try and save his Hosho. Shows you how much I know. Gotta aim a little bit higher. Well, that's cracking for the friendly Hosho. Now, again, I have no idea what Rocket did in this game, but I'm really hoping he'll turn around and help his Hosho. Nope. Well, maybe.
Engine boost deactivated.
Two caps to one cap. 3 ships to 3 ships. Kaiser still has almost 22,000 hit points. And Rocket is basically a one-shot kill if that Kaiser decides to use AG. If he's lucky, he could make a YOLO rush here. Get off enough torpedoes to finish off that Kaiser. My guess is the Kaiser's going to make a tight turn around that island there and just pop up here in a second. It's possible he might have just turned off. Now, there's the tight turn around the island. And rocket is now detected. Throwing the torps out there. I'd go hard right now. Yeah, I'd be spinning around one way or the other to get the torps from the other side going, but rocket's got other ideas. Oh.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
Yeah, maybe this is the YOLO that I was hoping for. Just keep your nose to him. Don't give him too much to shoot at. Oh, he's turning, he's turning. Oh, no. Saw the indicator there heading off to the left just a little bit. Rocket did not really compensate for that, but still managed to land one. Does he have time here? Does he have time? He does! Doesn't get much closer than that. That was beautiful.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Problem solved, sir.
And it looks to me like that's gonna about sew this up. So Rocket survives the match with 422 hit points. He detected one ship, which is actually pretty amazing given that there were 2 friendly CBs in the game. 6 torpedo hits, 3 floods, 59 shots on target with the guns, 1 cap, and he shared a cap, shot down a plane, 2 kills, 2 fires, and knocked out systems twice on various ships. Great game, Rocket. Appreciate you sending it. Looks like it was a fun one. It was fun to watch. And thanks to anybody who watched it with me. Really appreciate it. Thanks a bunch. And I will see you next time.